Hello Soul Riders! This is Riding Club Championships. And what is this, you may ask? Well, Riding Club Championships is a game you can find for free on Steam. And this is a game that I was playing quite a lot before the release of Star Stable Online. Because this game previously was like hosted like Star Stable. You could play it, so you logged onto a launcher and then you got into the game, and then you could play against a lot of different people. You couldn't do any quests or such. You always had this like static screen and then you had to choose a competition, so it's not really a questing game like Star Stable. But I played it a lot back then, and then the servers turned free instead, so you didn't have to pay for membership. And then it was, I think it was like sold to Facebook or something, and then well, I didn't like to play it when it was a Facebook game because I thought it was amazing as it was before. So I didn't play it for quite a while. I think it was like 2 or 3 years. I played like every once in a while on Facebook, but didn't really like it. And then I heard that it was on Steam, so I downloaded it, and well, it's more like the original version. I still miss a bunch of things you could do in the original, but this is way better than the Facebook version, so this is really nice. And I just wanted to show a bit from the game because I really enjoy it, and I would like to have more people playing because then I could do more ranked matches, which is what I like the most about this game. So if we look here at the menu, you have you yourself. Of course, my name is Monokerus because that's my YouTube name as well. And I'm level 25. I've been playing quite a lot, as you see. I'm ranked for 125th in the world right now. And that's not because I'm good at this, it's because there's not that many others playing right now. I am not a good player. You could buy like Pro Rider, which is basically like Star Rider, but I think that there's so few people playing the game right now, so I don't really want to place that money onto the game. If more people started playing and the game was evolving a bit more, I think I would pay for it, but I need more features before I want to pay for something like this. You have some coin thingy, which you can buy items for. It takes quite a while to collect them. And this is skill tickets. I'm not entirely sure what they do, honestly. We have a game page, which I haven't pressed in a while, and that's something for Steam. Oh, it's like, you see how many friends I have here, what I've managed to do, like, stat-wise. So, like, I jumped a 1.30 meter course clear. I have a clear agility round with my horse. So I have a lot of different things here, as you see. I want to go out of this. How do I do that? Like that. So I can become a pro rider if I want to. I get free grooming. I can double the amount of playtime. 50% more skill tickets. Extra daily gifts. Because I do get daily gifts if I log on to the game several days in a row. You can see my horse. She is called Popstar, and she's named after my Appaloosa in Star Stable. You see her energy down here, and you see that because her energy is higher than 50%, I get a bit of a bonus to my stats, and because she's more than 60% groomed, I also get a extra stat increase. I can see my daily tasks down here. I have to win 3 more ranked matches to get this reward. I have to run very far to get this reward. And I have to play with friends to get this reward, which I don't want to do because I don't have that many friends playing, so I'm gonna decline that. And I'm going to get another one tomorrow, so it's fine. I want to ride and play. I want to play a ranked match, and this is the issue that sometimes... Oh! Found opponent! This is why I would like more people to play this game. Because you can only play ranked matches if you have other people playing with you. So agility courses like this one is the ones that I'm really terrible at, but they're still fun. And I'm going to go through how all the control like how the steering and such works. I'm not really paying attention right now, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But I'm going to show you when I finish this. I just wanted to see if I could even find a matching for the ranked match. So while I'm doing this, there's someone else out in the world doing the exact same thing, which is super fun. That's also makes it very difficult, of course. I happened to win this round, which gave me a higher ranking. And because my opponent lost, I'm guessing it's a she, goes down on the global ranking, and I get some rewards. I think she gets rewards too, but she's going down on the ranking. So I'm going to go to the paddock to show you the controls. So here you can change your camera settings if you like to. You can see it from your rider's perspective or your horse's perspective. I think, or well, this is really a rider perspective. I do not like this really. I prefer having it like this. Like this, sorry. Okay, so very interesting for this game is that you are not deciding what gate the horse is going in with your arrow keys. So if I press number 2 on the keyboard, my horse moves forward. If I want the horse to walk faster, I press down the up key. If I want it to move slower, I press on the down key. It's the same in trot. I press number 3 and the horse goes into a trot. And I can trot very slowly by pressing down the arrow key or going very fast by pressing the up arrow key. And then in a canter, which is 4, I can canter like this, or I can go very slowly. Or this is more like a gallop really. And then pressing down on the arrow key goes into a canter, and then I can go a bit faster by pressing the up key. And if I want to stop, I can press number 1 and the horse stops. So I'm going to go into a gallop, and I am going to jump an obstacle. And you jump with spacebar, as in most horse games, and you know you can jump when the little icon in front of the obstacle turns white. And if you are comfortable with the game, you will not really need that. You can just press spacebar whenever. Also because you can like give out, like you can, oh, what's it called? Every time you level up, you get some skill points, and you can yourself give them to your horse. So you can decide, is my horse going to be really fast, or be able to turn really quickly, or is it going to have a lot of stamina, or can it jump high? So I have spent all my skill points on speed and jumping, so I haven't really spent anything on... Oh, look, package. Gift. I haven't really spent anything on the thing where the horse can prepare for the obstacle. These pretty gifts can be found out here in the paddock, and sometimes you have missions or quests to try to find like 10 of them, and they are very rare. They don't show up that often, which is a bit sad because you have to go around here for such a long while to find them. And also you can find stars above the obstacles, which also gives you like 2 coins or 3 coins or something like that. But right now I think we are done here, so I'm going to press escape and we're going back to the main menu. And now you see that my horse no longer has this bonus for the grooming, so I'm going to groom my horse. Do it by player and grooming. I'm going to groom my horse myself. And this is really neat. This is actually from a game I played when I was a kid. In Swedish it was called Stallets hemlighet. I am not sure what it's called in English, but it's about a girl named Amanda who moves to the countryside with her dad, and her dad buys her a horse so she won't feel too alone. And after a few days her horse refuses to go into the stable, and Amanda figures that something is very wrong with the stable. So she tries to figure out what it is, and she finds the previous owner, who tries to blame everything on a stable boy who Amanda already has gotten to know and really likes. And it turns out to be a bit of a mysterious game. And I think it's the same developers for that game as in this game, because the controls are not very similar. But the graphics are very much alike. This is pretty much the same horses in that game, but with other colors. And this care system is the same as in that game. And I really, really like that game, so I think this is very nice to have again. I'm just going to go over my horse. I'm doing this very quickly now. If you all want me to go through it again, I can do another video and talk about it a bit more, because I really like this game, and I would not mind showing you some ranked matches and such. But of course I would need more people to play ranked matches, because especially during nights when I can play. Right now it's in the middle of the day, but I have the day off. During the nights when I can play, it's very unusual for people to wanting to play ranked matches, even though 50 people may be online. So right now I see that only 29 people are online. So I'm hoping that more people will begin to play, so I will have people to play with. And I just want to do some more ranked matches, and I'm gonna hope that I will win so I don't fall down on the global ranking. Oh yes, jumping! So my goal of course is to not have any penalties and to, well, do this good. And my horse cannot sprint for very long. I'm trying to increase the stamina so it can speed for longer. Not going very well because it's going so slow, but it's getting there. Oh no, those triple fences are so difficult. And of course my horse knowledge is very limited in English because it's so difficult to find like lexicons of Swedish horse words to English. I've been trying for years, so I have no idea what anything is called. So if I say something terribly wrong, you just have to tell me and I can learn something new. I would love that. So now we just have to wait and see if I won this or if I lost this. Oh, I won. So this makes me in top 400. That's nice. I think my record is like 350th, and then I was pushed down again. It would be nice to get above that, but I think that's gonna come naturally when I get better at the game. I've been playing for a long time, and also when I'm leveling up, I get more skill points to my horse, which helps a bit. So I'm just hoping that it will go better. Also, I have some sort of club here in the game. I have no idea whatsoever how it works. I just saw that it was a thing, so I tried it. And it's named the same thing as the club I'm in on Airstar, on Star Stable. And I don't know anything about clubs in this game, so there's no use wanting to be in it or something like that, because I no clue. I don't know what the clubs do or anything. I'm just here for the ranked matches. And of course, as my energy stat goes down, my horse will get too tired, and then when her energy drops below 50, she will start performing worse and worse. And when it hits very low, I cannot play anymore, so I'm just gonna play a few more ranked matches until my horse cannot do this anymore, and then I'm done for today. Oh, nice reward. Oh, level up, yes! Awesome. Okay, so now I can give out a skill point. Where do I want to put it? So I have one skill point left to add. So you see here that I have 6 in strength, which is how high my horse can jump. I have 3 in timing, which is how well the horse prepares for a jump. 6 in speed, which is how fast the horse can run. Acceleration 2, stamina 5, obedience 3. And I think I want more stamina. Yes. Confirm. Yes. Because I think that before I did this, I think she could sprint for like 4 or 5 seconds. So I'm hoping for something a bit better now. Hopefully there's gonna be someone who wants to play with me! Play with me! And you see here that right now no one else is looking for a ranked match, so then I have to wait, and then they found an opponent. The worst thing is that when there's not really many others to play with, and there's like the only one you can play with is someone who's really, really good at this. And that's a bit boring, because then of course you can't get anywhere, you're just gonna lose everything. So it's more fun when there's a lot of people playing, because then you can get a bit like matched with... One match can be with someone who's really good, and some match could be with someone who's not as good yet. Which makes it a bit more fun and more challenging, and you feel a bit more rewarded that you can win something. I had one of those nights like a couple of weeks ago I was playing, and one of the people I was playing against was one who... Oh, that person won everything, so I was... Oh no. So I dropped like 100 spots on the global ranking, and that wasn't really fun. You want to be able to win something, because that person was just so fast. And yeah, of course I lost, because I got a penalty over there. That's too bad. So we're gonna try it again. And hope that someone will play with me. So if you see this video and happen to think that this is a cool game, I really hope that you will try it. In the original version, which I played a couple of years ago, there were both cross-country and dressage, and that was really cool. They did have a fundraiser to add cross-country to the game again. I think it was last year, in 2016, I'm not entirely sure. They could not reach the target, and I was thinking of if I wanted to fund it, but I saw that there was way too much money missing, and of course you couldn't get your money back if nothing happened, which it didn't. But if there would be another chance, I think I would put some money into it, because I think that would be awesome with a horse game with cool cross-country. Because this is a really cool system. I really love how the show jumping works, and it's really smooth and super nice to play. That's nice, so let's try again. I am so addicted to this game. It's really fun, I think. One thing I would like to have is more jumping courses, because now I've played them all so much, so I'm getting a bit tired of them. So I'm hoping for more in the future, especially for low-level players, because when you're low level, you can only play a couple of them. So I'm hoping for more, because like I'm level 25 and I get one more course per level, but also one of those courses can always be an agility course, and I don't really like the agility, I prefer the jumping. And then of course, nowadays I know most of the courses, so I know where to take the shortcuts, and I know that this is a difficult obstacle because I have to get in straight to it. I'm gonna... yes, penalty of course. The one with 3 bars, is it called like... I'm not sure what they're called in English, please help me out. I think they are super difficult to get it right on. And also, if I'm going to try to drain my horse of energy, you're gonna sit here forever, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to continue off camera. This is going well though, so hopefully today I can cover this endurance training so I can get some more rewards and some more XP for my horse, and I'm gonna have to groom her again. Yes. Well, I think that, yeah, that's probably all for today. I really like this game. I hope that you will give it a try. It's free on Steam, as I said. I am not sponsored in any way for this video. The only thing I did was to ask Riding Club Championships if they have the logo somewhere, because I couldn't find one online. And I really like to be able to use a game's logo when I do videos and like Instagram stuff for it. So this was simply only because I like the game and I wanted to talk about it, and I want more people to play it so I have people to play with. So that's all. Yeah, that's all for me. I hope to see you in a game. Bye!